A 79-year-old woman spilled coffee in her own car, and McDonald's had to pay her millions. The media mocked her, the public laughed, but when the court saw the truth, they fell silent. This isn't just about coffee. It's about corporate negligence, pain, and a battle for justice. You've heard the headlines. Now hear the real story. Meet Stella Liebeck, a kind, soft-spoken grandmother. She wasn't rich. She wasn't out for fame. On a regular morning in 1992, she simply wanted a cup of coffee from McDonald's, and it changed her life forever. She was sitting in the passenger seat of her grandson's parked car. The car wasn't moving. She placed the cup between her knees, tried to open the lid to add cream and sugar, and that's when it happened. Scalding coffee, almost 190 degrees Fahrenheit, poured directly onto her lap. Her cotton sweatpants absorbed it instantly, holding the heat against her skin. She was rushed to the hospital with third-degree burns covering her thighs, groin, and buttocks. Skin melted. Doctors had to perform skin grafts. She lost 20 pounds. She was in pain for months. Stella wasn't looking to get rich. She simply asked McDonald's to pay her medical bills, around $20,000. McDonald's offered her just $800. They refused to take responsibility, so Stella filed a lawsuit, and what the court uncovered shocked everyone. McDonald's knew their coffee was dangerously hot. Internal memos showed they'd received over 700 complaints about burns in the last 10 years. Some victims were children. Experts testified that anything over 140 degrees Fahrenheit can cause third-degree burns in seconds. McDonald's was serving at 180 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit, and they refused to lower the temperature. The jury saw photos of Stella's injuries. They saw hospital reports. They heard how McDonald's ignored their own safety studies. The jury awarded Stella $200,000 in damages, reduced to $160,000 because she was 20% at fault. But then came the punitive damages, a massive $2.7 million. Because that's about 2 days' worth of McDonald's coffee sales. The message: you ignored hundreds of people, you won't ignore this. But instead of outrage against McDonald's, the media mocked Stella. Late-night shows joked, news anchors laughed. She was turned into the poster child for frivolous lawsuits. Nobody talked about the pain, the 700 complaints, the photos of her wounds. People didn't see her as a person. They saw her as a punchline. What most don't know, the judge reduced the punitive damages to $480,000. McDonald's settled out of court and silently changed their coffee policies in many locations. Today, this case is taught in law schools across the country because it wasn't just about coffee, it was about corporate responsibility. So next time you hear about a crazy lawsuit, pause. Ask yourself, what's the real story? Because sometimes the media hides the truth, but the courtrooms reveal it. Stella never asked to be famous. She just wanted justice. And in the end, she got it. If this story shocked you, hit that like button. Subscribe for more real legal stories that the media never told you right. And tell us in the comments, was justice served?